Hey there, welcome to the funny farm. We got the teenager chickens outside today to get used to hanging out with the big girls on the free range before we put them in the barn. So far nobody's picking on them, they're just kind of hanging to themselves. But the other chickens are being nice. Going through the tomatoes today to see what I can salvage. Most of the cherries are done. There's like one super sweet 100. And then all of the container cherry tomatoes, all those plants made it. The big ones, looks like my Roma are gonna be okay. Got a few black creme that should survive and a couple of mortgage lifters. Because I lost so many of the cherry tomatoes, I did cheat. I went and bought a couple from the garden store. Got a sun sugar yellow cherry and a black cherry, because all my black cherries are gone. The black cherry has 2 plants in it. I'm definitely keeping these that I just bought far away from the ones that are infested. Do still have some yellow pear tomatoes safe in the house that haven't been infested. Some of my squash are starting to come up. The Dixie and the Italian ribbed. And there's a Cocosel pecan. Sprouts on my Murasaki sweet potato are getting longer. Here's one of the container baskets. One of the container baskets I planted. Another one of the container tomatoes. I washed these in soapy water really well and then did the ash and soap spray on there. And after watching my Rusty Garden today, I went ahead and added a little bit of cayenne to my spray as well. Here's another hanging basket of container tomatoes. One of those is gonna stay here. One's gonna go to my mom. One's gonna go to my daughter. Look at the pretty petunias my daughter got me for Mother's Day. So pretty. And then here's the last pot of container tomatoes. And look, the peas are starting to bloom. Gonna have peas soon. 3 beds are getting some blooms on them. Getting ready to fill these 2 planters. I just got to go on either side of the trellis beds. I'm gonna fill those with compost, and I'm gonna plant Adirondack White in one and russet potatoes in the other. When I can't remember what I did later, somebody remind me I put the Adirondack White on the right. I obviously didn't let these green beans harden off long enough before I threw them out here because the very bottom leaves are a little scorched by the sun, but they're getting new growth and they're starting to climb up. My irises are starting to bloom. I'm excited. Iris and hydrangea are my favorite flowers. And it's supposed to rain for the next couple days, so I think it's a good time to transplant out some of this celery. And I got a few more cabbages and some beautiful chard. And now the sun is setting and I have to convince them that they want to go in the barn. I may end up chasing them all over the yard. Left the water inside, now they're checking it out. The teenagers are gonna go out to the big girl barn, and these girls and their posse and their crazy hair are being kicked out into the garage pen. Starting to stink up the house. It's time to get out. They're only gonna be in the garage pen for about a week. It's supposed to be in the 40s next week. They're still too little, I think, to go outside in the 40s. So in about a week, they're gonna go outside, and I have a rabbit hutch that they're gonna go into until they get a little bigger. Got some chicken socks, chicken shorty pajamas, chicken feet slippers, a bunch of chicken pens, chicken notebooks, and a chicken bag. I think the kids know I'm a crazy chicken lady. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.